Ford has had a crack tonight too. That was all her.
All right, guys, I think we're back. Apologies, stream cut out again.
We're busy
Think it
celebrating a goal.
Must have been some salty poms. In the meantime, since then, Mary Fowler has just scored a third for the Matildas. And we are 3-0 up against Canada.
Nigeria.
And surely through to the round of 16.
Nigeria, Ireland, still zip.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's many chances. And I've only been watching it sparingly, but...
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, 3-0, Butsy. We're back, baby. Yeah, sorry.
Gory has been everywhere, but I think the foot's finally done. I'd be getting her off now, 3-0.
Yeah. And you can fucking forget Sam Kerr. She won't be going anywhere near the park.
If the coach doesn't take her off, he needs to be shot. Like, their World Cup's based on Kerr and her. Like, she hasn't done nothing there. She's cooked. Ford taking them on. Good little touch there too, that last. That one there. Boom.
She nearly fucked it.
Oh, they've been deadly? What is that? Is that
Butsy wants Rasso, Fowler, Ford, and Gorry off the fucking park. I'd let it go. I'd probably
one more. I would be.
I'd get Gorry off, but we're fucking looking good.
Yeah, Fowler's young, fit. Yeah, this is a good opportunity too. If you get one more, and you can chuck 5 players on there that haven't had any minutes, just in case something happens in finals, it's a
if you get some minutes in someone's legs, get the older birds like Gorry off.
I'd be getting Gorry off. You need her 100%.
Now, and big substitution here for Nigeria. They've just taken off their gun goal scorer, Oshwala, off. Ooh. Now, that may be because
they've heard this.
They've heard that Australia are 3-0 up, and they know they're through to the next round. I don't know. Or whether she's gone off injured, I'm not sure.
She may owe a prince some money. You don't know.
Shot from Steve Smith. That is a pure on drive.
Come on, Steve.
Steve moves to 15. Australia, I think 3 for 183 after 52.
Come Australia.
So in need of a partnership here. So what's that? 201 for victory needed.
Fuck, she's running with a grimace on her face. Get her off, you idiot. She seems like the type that won't want to go off, but you'd be telling her. Because it's a short turnaround. You get Shidanak on there to get those minutes in her that she deserves.
Yeah.
Plus
or if you get some pace in behind now.
Yeah, because she'll run all day. She'll get in on goal as well.
Canada.
Oh, she's already been scratched on the face once. So.
And sorry, how did you come out of that?
How did you get hurt? Fuck.
Just wants to get off. Canada, the Olympic champions, are gone.
Guys. So the goal's here. If we put it in the goal.
Oh, shut up, Justin.
I'll be laughing when a player just goes, baby, no.
Babe, we've gone through this.
Good on you, Mary. It's a good thing with the women's soccer is we know if Kerr goes down, it's not like the men's where you go, oh, who's the next young one coming through?
Well, it just shows
it's
how
like
important It just shows how important Mary Fowler was for that. She was unavailable for the Nigeria
The
game.
second one, yeah. She hadn't played a lot of minutes for City, but you got to think if you're getting picked up for City,
Why was she out? She must have copped a knock because
they had a
4 days later she's back.
well, it was her and I forget who the other one was.
Ava
They
Lloyd.
both concussion protocol. So
Oh,
they couldn't
okay.
play. It's the same at training. If they get for whatever, they're not allowed to play within a certain amount.
So it
of
was
time.
concussion protocol.
The Venus.
Still 0-0 in the Ireland-Nigeria game. Old Love's not in good shape.
She did cop one in the face in that last one. She went down. They showed it late, but Hunt got a clean across the chops. But she seems to be grabbing a hammy now.
She looks a bit groggy as well, though.
What are we at? 64. 70 minutes. Get Gory off.
Oh, Broad's got it on a string as well. 3 for 183, the Aussies. Head 1, Smith 15.
They've got no more subs.
Now Rasso's gone down. They're going to start hacking here, the Canadians. Oh, yeah? I'm not your friend, guy.
Then we can blame Canada.
Canada, eh? Actually, you know what? Rasso's found her.
Yeah. Chapman. She's got a fast car. Canada's got a cricket team, don't they?
They got a T. They got a. I think so.
T20.
Yeah, they did actually. They did have a. I think they played in the World Cup of 2003. I think it was all the way back
That
then.
League happening in the US.
Yeah, they got a. Yeah, the Canadian League.
Surely we get a start there. Some of us.
Ball
Oh, ball, Gory.
in behind.
Back out here, Russo. Oh. Ah, composed.
Oh, Mary.
There's a bit on that.
Oh, playing a miss there
Here
from.
we go.
Bird's looking fluent here.
Bird fluent too. China hasn't gone great this tournament. They're usually right up there with the. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh, no legs.
Get out to Alana. Good save. Good hit as well. Good save. Serena Williams.
Oh. I think we need just to make a sub to get energy. You just want someone on there who's going to like run around, just be fucking keen.
Sorry, Benny. Yeah, the stream dropped out before.
Why are you hitting that? You don't need to be touching that. It's a bit of a mistake from like that last game. You don't need to be touching that. That's over your head. This will be good.
Good angle. Good save. Fucking hell, we've actually absolutely done the Olympic champions here. Time for a durry, says Butsy.
Ooh. Get there, Mary. Get them gloves.
Don't use your hands, though.
Well done. Hee hee. Oh, Chili's loving it.
So Singh's hanging by a knife edge on the cricket. I think we're home in the footy, barring an absolute fucking catastrophe.
Come on. You'd be in a situation, Brendan. Surely you put fresh legs on just to go, oi, just to wake everyone up. Give someone a message, chuck them on there, and go, "Oi, this is what we're doing."
I think particularly because if you're going to keep an eye,
Who's copping that?
if you've got an eye on the round of 16 match, you'd have to back yourself at 3-0. Be getting Gorry off, and then be having a look to see.
20 minutes, 2 fresh legs either in the guts or at least one at the back. Who's the redhead we got?
Claire Polkinghorn.
Yeah. You've got to be using this as opportunity to get minutes. If anything, just to give them confidence that you're still in the picture of selection plus your team. Well done, get that up the field. Gorey.
Oh, Gorry straight in the back. Yeah, she's going to pick up a card here. Actually, I wonder who's on a card as well.
Emily's on a card.
Well, she's on a card now, but I'm thinking who's on a card from the second match. If they get another card, I think they might be suspended for the round of 16 match, unless it resets. I'm not 100% sure. They changed the rules that many times. Lockie Jack, just looking at the weather radar, and it looks like it might rain a fair bit in an hour in London. Yeah, they reckon from about 1 o'clock there it was going to fucking piss down.
Gorey, get her off.
She's limping.
Come on, man. Someone on that bench has to have some fucking common sense. Or you're telling her to go down so you can go out and talk to her. Like,
oh, that's probably a foul. Yeah, she's cooked. Get her off.
yeah, she hits feet any other time with that. She's just getting rid of it.
20 minutes to go. The Matildas 3 up. And should be going through the round of 16, potentially as group winners, because Ireland and Nigeria are still 0-0. And that match, they're about 6 minutes in front of us.
Well, we had that delay with after the non-goal.
Yeah, that's right.
So
It looks like it's been a bit of a non-event.
Here we go. Turn it quick.
Benny, did you give your were you giving your answers for that stadium's chat, and then it's just cut out?
Yeah, sorry.
So he goes, anywho.
Anywho.
Is that gone out?
That went out.
Anywho, obviously Bramall Lane, which is the home of Sheffield United, Anfield, Highbury. Like you must be. How old are you, Benny? Because Highbury was fucking
our age. I think we were.
Yeah,
we would have been early 20s.
Was good, but since they moved, it's soulless. Reckons it's soulless at the Emirates now. Old Trafford is a shed. All the best grounds are lower league. Yeah, if I ever went to England, I'd love to go to a lot of the lower league, lower tier football, being the away end.
We did. I've done the St James tour, and even the guy taking us around there was like, "Mate, if you're here on a Sunday, just go to a Sunday league match." He goes, "Mate, the fucking beers, the chat, whatever." He's like, he goes, "I'll tell you now, I'm here every week anyway for this, but half the time I'm bidding the games on a Sunday arvo to go down and watch like 3rd or 4th division."
Yeah.
That's a good doco too, that Salford, when the United boys took over that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched that?
No, I haven't.
That's really good too. Because they show
That's right. Who bought that? Neville,
Beckham, and Scholesy?
Yeah.
Oh, and Giggsy. And that is literally when they find it, it is like taking over anything. And then what they do it time by time, but still keep the old bird in the canteen that's always worked there, but, give it a run. What would you want to put here? Like, they've done it really good.
Where's that on Netflix?
I think it was on Netflix. If it's not on Netflix, it might have been on... I think it was Netflix. Yeah, but it's definitely worth a look. But even them just rocking up on a Sunday arvo to the games, there's like 500 people there, and you just see poor Skulls is just up on the hill Just watching like that with his young blokes walking around kicking the ball and just. It'd be crazy, to think you're playing 5th division soccer and who's your owners? Fucking, they're just down in the sheds giving you some tips. They let the coaches do the coaching. They don't really get involved too much.
Yeah.
They just, in a way, just trying to give back to the community they grew up in. But I think Busty'd probably know. I think they've gone up a couple years in a row. Obviously, the pockets are a bit deeper then.
High-end non-league is pretty decent. I've watched a few streams. Breno, did you laugh during Sunderland Till I Die? Myself and Pete are both Newcastle fans, so the answer to that is yes.
That was actually a good doco, though. You did feel sorry for the, like...
Did you though? Yeah, I know.
Mate, that bloke, who was that fullback that they signed? Their team had just dropped from the Premier League.
Jack Rodwell.
They're gone up.
Jack Rodwell.
That bloke was
plays for Sydney FC now. Plays for Sydney FC.
Mate,
Mary's been pushing to the ground. Don't go off.
I was sitting there just going, what a piece of
Signed on big money too.
But, he signed the I go, mate, he's sitting there in the training room with an injury going, we think you're good this weekend. And he's just going, nah, don't think it. I was like, what a fucking... Like, for anyone who's passionate about their team, see someone like that, you're just looking at it going, wow. And he didn't batter an eyelid. He just... Yeah.
Benny Shaw, I'm 46, but stopped travelling to watch games about 10 years ago. But I used to go home and away for 20 years. Need to cross new Spurs Stadium. Looks good. Off list, so we will be going there this season.
Yeah.
Says on Courtney Vine on. And
it's not a bad move. Russo came off.
Yeah. Get her in cotton wool.
Yeah, that Tottenham Stadium does look good.
Stay ever back. Big Ange will be running the show there, mate. Yeah. It's a good doco series. First proper look at what the full effect of being relegated from the Premier League does to a club. Yeah, fucking oath.
And literally, no money in the bank on trade season, no sacks, so much staff just gone. And you're surprised by it. But now when you do look at the table, like when we were growing up, Blackburn, we were like, dominate. And even teams like Wigan and stuff that stayed up for a couple of years had...
what was that for a fucking header?
We've got a touch on it. Got a foot in
Must be a corner.
Yeah, we've got a foot in front of it just. Come on, you need to get some legs in that middle. She made up for it.
Thank fuck, because that's probably going top.
Yeah.
That's going in, I think.
Net.
Yeah.
Here we go. You can hear something on the...
Breno or Pete, have you guys seen anything about #United on YouTube? I have briefly. I've seen a few. Was that a few YouTubers that created that?
Yeah. So they created like a local club out of pretty much it's the same as us with Thistles and Condor and that, but someone's gone to a club and gone, all right, we're taking it over. But they're running it like you would want to. They're running it like a fantasy football almost. But a lot of the players they get are social media guys or guys they've picked up from that. Guy from Love Island was on a couple of times, but they've gone up, I think, 3 divisions, and now they've got a women's team as well that's gone up 2 grades.
Oh,
I think it started a lot for content, but now they're challenging for stuff. But
yeah, I've seen a few videos here or there.
There's not enough people listening to this, but that's the route I'm going to go for my girls next year. I'm going to get in contact with them.
And what do you mean, create your own club?
No, I'm going to get in contact with #United and try to run it. Out of Thistle's girls.
Big plans.
Big plans that probably won't come to any.
You got to have a go.
But got to have a go. They've already got the platform. I think all it really is if you go on Instagram and stuff and find the girls doing the juggling and that are making trying to make it social content out of whatever, and you just put them all on the team together.
Mm. Yeah, why not?
Become quite successful. I think he's made it quite profitable. I just watched a YouTube clip on that. They were with Hummel.
Yeah.
Signed a big deal with Hummel, and Hummel went under. So they were and everyone was saying, I haven't got my shirt, I haven't got whatever, because they're making big money off their merch and jerseys and stuff, and coming up with good, well-designed kits. But they went with Hummel because Hummel was with, I think, Southampton. or
Yeah.
Sunderland, a couple other big ones, and thought they'd have more control because it wasn't as big as an Adidas or a Nike. And yeah, 2 years into their 5-year deal, that just went missing.
Yeah.
So they've just signed with Adidas now. So, but I've seen their creator on you watch that Ellis that does away days, stuff like that.
Yeah.
On his Jersey channel, he's had the owner from there on there, doing his classic football shirt shopping and stuff like that. But really good concept. Like, it's kind of hard here because you know yourself that clubs are either got people in them that are just been there for a long time or don't want to change things. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a brand new club or they just found someone and then just took it over.
Was that? So Mitch Busper says, so a YouTuber called Spencer Owen created a club with just his mates, and then now it's non-league. They have a few divisions, and now they're properly going up the non-league triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because the other bloke he runs it with, I think he's got a big YouTube golfing channel. Like, he goes on all the majors and stuff and does all...
Go on, Minnie.
She deserves one. Dive, Mary.
Oh, she's hit the post.
That's like 3 good touches there without anyone...
She's a good footballer,
Most
man.
of the other games, you've just seen someone blast it when they get in front. She's finding an angle and finding a...
So an update with everything. The Aussies are 3 for 206.
It is.
Head is 22 off as many rocks.
Good touch.
Mary Fowler's just hit the post. It was nearly 4.
Fuck, we're on. This is the sort of soccer we're playing against France. Like, we're getting it up there and just trying. I mean, I guess Ireland obviously went into a game thinking they had to defend. Nigeria's probably done the same and come away with a few counters, where Canada's probably had to go, we need to get goals too.
86 minutes gone in the Ireland-Nigeria game. Still 0-0.
Come on, fuck Queensland. We want to play the game.
Yeah. Ben Shaw says Sheffield United did probably the first football TV documentary back in 89-90. It's on YouTube. What's it called, Benny? Linker Brother. Yeah, Way Days is good.
Yeah, I like Ellis. He's actually someone when you watch those... I think I got onto him during COVID because I was getting back into all the jersey collecting and stuff.
Yeah.
And he is someone that's literally come from just going to car boot sales, collecting shirts, doing his own away days with his mates to park footy. And then he was just at the Miami, Messi's, whatever. He was in the box in between Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, and the Beckhams. He was in the box next to it because he just landed a sponsor.
Yeah.
And Messi's family was in the one on the other side. He's just sitting there going, 3 years ago, I was fucking going to car boot sales looking for 20-pound shirts.
So I think Mitch is saying, yeah, his brother Seb does the golf stuff. It's worth watching it from all this.
Yeah.
From the start. All right, I'll get into it, mate. Do you know what? It's totally off topic, but Lockie Jack says, imagine if Canada managed to come back. Yeah, fuck that. Have you seen anything from Smiv Pete? From Smiv?
Nah. I wouldn't know what they do. I come across stuff, but yeah.
But on YouTube, there's this at about 5 o'clock every afternoon, if I'm still in the office, you get the scammer calls.
Yeah.
Right, and you hear them on the phone because it has a delay. Then you hear
the
beep.
night you got caught watching.
And these, fucking YouTube channel called, there's a few of them, but yeah, Scammer Payback. It's the fucking best.
Holds it.
Does anyone watch Scammer Payback? I think it's just called United, says Ben Shaw, the Sheffield United one.
Okay. Docos wise, I did get stuck in a Sunderland till I die, just because it was
Yeah, but that was one of the first ones, wasn't
but
it?
was just you couldn't have scripted how the seasons went, because didn't they had them to come back up to the Premier League, and did they drop in that first season? Then that season they go, we'll make another one because they'll come up, and they dropped again, and it was like fuck, 2 seasons is just fucking. I like those.
It was music to a Newcastle fan's ears.
Probably watched those all or nothings with the City and Arsenal and Tottenham.
Yeah.
They were decent.
I've watched the City and the Arsenal one.
To see Pep do his thing, and it was like, it is really good access to watch all that stuff. But I like all that stuff. I even watched the ice hockey one. There was a Toronto Maple Leafs one.
Oh, yeah.
That was all or nothing. That was good. You just like to see the inner sanctum stuff to see.
Yeah, 100%.
A, to see how professional it is, and then B, to see that it isn't far off what you do yourself, like when you coach and stuff and whatever. It's just to that.
Obviously had a fucking...
Oh. And the quarterback docos, I watch a lot of them.
Lockie Jack, those channels that troll scammers are great to watch. Mitch Buttsworth, he created the first Sunday League content on YouTube, just all his mates playing on a Sunday. He now does a series called On the Road and goes to different stadiums and rates them on certain things. Okay. Yes, I know, Smith. Yeah. What's that called, these channel? I've actually watched,
because he's done one or two with Ellis. He's seen Ellis at stadiums and bits and pieces. Yeah,
I do know. Yes, I do know who that is.
I watched a small one. It's like a futsal, outdoor futsal team called Five Guys, and they're like us. They just film their own games and commentate it on the end. But they go from a lot of it looks like it's in the same bit like that ultimate football we've got here, the AstroTurf stuff.
Yeah, Palmer's FC or Smiv. Yeah, I know Smiv. Yeah. All right, so they're into stoppage time at the end of the Ireland-Nigeria game. It's still 0-0 there, which is obviously fucking perfect for Australia.
No pens.
Will you boot through it, Claire?
Handball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hit her in the ear. No, mate. Hit you in the elbow, champ. Big unit, too. Oh, it's all here, mate.
Yeah. Just. Currently 3 for 210 in the cricket, so 174 needed for victory.
Still very dark. It's getting colder by the looks of the players.
Justin Bieber's getting very animated with her Olympic side, about to fucking...
She's getting
take
Desperito.
The gas. Is that even a song of his?
I think it's Desposito. Still.
That's all right. The fact that you know that is a shame.
That's not a foul. Get up.
Surely we can't fucking...
Gory's still running around.
Surely we can't... But yeah, imagine it comes out during the week that she's fucking...
Keeper.
That she's...
bruised.
She misses out of the fucking rents. But we do have a week.
But that's the thing with this coach. That's what everyone's blowing up about. Like, you see it, take some action with... If it's not working on the park, don't try to do it in the last 10 minutes. Like...
Depends, though, whether he... maybe just has trust in his starting 11 and doesn't trust the rest of them that much.
But at 3, mate, Gory's... Oh.
But yeah, she had to be off.
Even as
she
a
had
player,
to be off 20 minutes ago.
I'd be burning seeing her walking around Lincoln going, what, you don't trust me to go on and do that job? Like, oh, hang on. What's Kerr doing? Oh, she's just taking the shit off.
She's done.
Good job, Mary.
Mitch Buttsworth, did you ever get into True Geordie before he was semi-cancelled? Mate, I was watching True Geordie stuff from day one. Like that big Nile Ranger fucking rant video which started him off. And then he was doing the, "What's up, guys? It's the True Geordie back again." Yeah, I followed his stuff from the get-go.
Well, he's another one out. A couple of wrestlers on the last couple of months.
His podcast is good. I like watching the club with the guys who used to be on the True Geordie. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
Is that so? It's not a foul all the way.
Jeez.
Cooney Cross looks like she's running on the fucking spot. Who used to be on with the True Geordie? Yeah, I know that the live streams that True Geordie did watching the footy, they were good.
Whip it.
And you've got that idiot, I can't remember his fucking name, the Chelsea fan who said that Erling Haaland would do fuck all next year or this year.
Yeah, that's not a pen, mate. A lot of people said that though.
Who said that?
A lot of people like.
Well, they're fucking idiots.
When you watched, do you watch the one with Carragher and Neville and Keane sometimes before the season?
Yeah.
And they have like the couple of fans from
ball.
each club. They're actually good to watch. been good to see that Newcastle girl that's always sitting in the back going, oh, yeah, we might go all right. And then they're like killing it this year and she's still going, oh, yeah, 10th would be good. I was like, meanwhile, the Arsenal bloke's going on about stuff from 1906 when something happened, or I think he got binned from there. They ended up just getting rid of him because he was being a pest.
Rory, that's his name. Fucking said that Erling Haaland would do. I'm sorry, that's the dumbest. Anyone who was saying that is kidding
I remember
themselves.
that. I think they had the clip with all the stuff that they said from the start.
Oh,
of the year
save. Is it?
They brought it back with all the stuff that people had said at the start of the year, and I think that came up like.
Yeah, Gumby. Oh, that's a good. She's got a hand to that. I think. Yeah, good save.
You don't know with that stuff if people just say have to be
And
that
then-
guy on the podcast to say the stuff to. So
yeah.
They're all just not agreeing with.
Yeah. Then you got Boovy, the one-eyed City fan. Yep, I know who you're talking about.
What?
Ben Trudge already said something racist. Don't know. It wasn't racist. He's got a long-standing stoush with fucking Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate converted to Islam, and he said,
Ooh.
rather controversially but rather cleverly in my eyes, he should he should prove how Muslim he is and blow himself up. That's what he said, and everyone dropped him. Like Jim Shark dropped him. Everyone pretty much dropped him. He's still got his channel and that, but he's nowhere near the same pool
Just a bit of
as what he used to have. So that's what that is. I'm pretty sure that's the moment. Because him and Andrew Tate have been going on each other for, yeah. He should prove it.
That's
Blow
it.
himself.
Oh, she did get a touch on that too.
Shot from Travis Head. Get through. Well fielded.
Good field. Are we done in Ireland?
No, we've got a minute to go.
Oh.
Nigeria have got the ball.
Tackle, get it. Oh, free kick.
I heard a whistle.
Oh,
That
was it-
surely can't go in. Yeah, beautiful.
Go. Oh.
So we just ended stoppage time at the end of the Matildas game. So that's a foregone
Good
conclusion. We're
win,
going
good
to the
win.
round of 16.
Oh, ball. Get there, Vine.
And it looks like Nigeria.
Oh, well done. Start making subs now, mate. Don't fucking thumbs
There's
up.
8 minutes of stoppage time in the Matildas game. We're nearly done in the Ireland game.
Oh, the Princes are going berserk in the crowd. Oh, 2 hands, sir. Look at the set on that. Oh, win.
Full time
Here we
in
go.
the Nigeria-Ireland match.
We're going
We're
to
going
the
to
Matildas
Sydney.
game.
We're going to Sydney. Nigeria and Ireland to finish 0-0. Nigeria are through to the second round. Oh. And Australia are going to top the group here unless we have the most monumental collapse.
4 across the back. Oh,
What's happening here?
wow.
There's a card to someone. No card? Card?
You can't be stopping that. That's clear attack.
What did she stop it for? Hang on. Possible penalty.
Oh, we could be going to 4. It's like we're watching the NRL. This game's actually getting ruined by going. I didn't see anything in that could be.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the ball?
That's a foul.
And it's.
That's a penalty. That's a penalty. We'll have 4, thank you.
Give it to Gory.
It's a penalty. I hate how they do this now.
Yeah.
The decision
Yeah.
is penalty.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. That's fucking...
Okay, penalty.
Okay, let's spot kick. Oh,
Come on, give it
just to
someone
rub
we
salt in the
like.
wounds.
Give it to Gory.
So the Matildas have a penalty here. We could beat the Olympic champions 4-0. The
She's
Matildas
Australian
have stood up.
darling. Give it to her.
We have stood up when we needed to. Oh, that's a penalty every day of
Give
the
it
week.
to her. Or give it
Poor
to Fowler.
Gorry has been through the wars. What's Old Love going on about?
Hands off our gory. Well, those blokes shouldn't be wearing it.
So the cricket 3 for 211.
they're
Who's
giving
is
it
it?
to
Is
her
it? Is
too.
it Gorry? No, it's
Oh,
Catley.
yeah, bitch. Give it to her.
Come on, Catley. 4-0 is a massive statement ahead of
Just
likely a round of
saying
16
once
match against
again,
Denmark.
Coach's hat on. Why would you give a pen to someone else? If she puts it in the same spot, the keepers are going to know for the next games where she puts them.
Yeah, but if she keeps putting them there, you're not going to touch them.
Fuck.
Keep hitting the fucking top bins. Let's go, Steph. Just fucking place it home, love. She goes again. It's another pen. Australia have won this one 4-0. And we've qualified for the round of 16 and done it handsomely. Go on, the ladies.
Hey,
Oh, mate's got his kid off.
Shirts off. We're back on track.
That's a massive statement.
Without Kerr, plenty of opportunities, good finishes.
Canada, the Olympic champions, are out. Great pen. Get anywhere near
Not
it.
as good, but rocket.
In the men's game, that might have get stopped, but not the women's game. They get nowhere near it. Let's be honest.
Gory ran all right after that celebration too. So. Now they're having a crack.
Oh, what
So
done?
keeper needs to get their hands on the ball as much as possible.
Oh, is that glove? So Australia, after all that, have now topped the group.
And everyone's forgot about what's happened.
At the end of the day, it's not how you... Well, we started well, but a slight hiccup against Nigeria. Oh, they've both run away from it.
Kept it. What a par. Mary Fowler, top of the box.
CUNY Cross is running like she's fucking...
Yeah. Oh, no
Got
need to
something
do
wrong with
that, mate. Just put it back in.
That's all right. Hold it there. Here we go. Big hacks coming. Big hacks.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Cheesy.
Enjoy the flight back home, ladies.
Oh, hello. 2 little ducks. 22.
Mm-hmm. Good sort. Well, the chance of a draw is increasing
She's
quickly.
limping.
Went from
Gloria's limping.
16% not long ago to 35%. Katrina Gorry, who should have been
Glory.
off fucking
Pass
half an hour
completion,
ago.
69 distance covered. 10 Ks. Gransky.
Oh.
It's all right. Nigeria's finished. Oh, pushing it back. Good divings. Ski. Referee ski. Oh, here she goes. First touch. Oh, she's giving it away. First touch. Oh, she just knocked herself out.
Oh, she's fucking cooked already.
Yeah, she's gone on, given the ball away, then had a head collision. Come on. Check her and get her back on in time. There she is.
go and hack again. Beautiful. All right. Probably got about 10 minutes to go. Fuck, I needed to charge my shit. Blow that whistle, lady. Come on, ref. There we go, ladies. Well done.
We're done.
And Canada are out of the World Cup.
Coach gets to the next round.
That's a big statement moving into the round of 16.
Oh, wholesome. Wholesome cuddles. Well done, girls.
Oh, there's going to be some party in the shower tonight. Don't you worry about that one.
Back at the star.
Rasso with a double, Fowler and Steph Catley stepping up with the penalty to make it 4-0 for the Matildas. We're through the next round. We're through top of the group, and it's likely Denmark.
Yeah. Fowler hit the post on another shot. Keeper made a definite save. Was it Russo early on?
Yeah.
Bottom left. So probably had more shots in that game than we did the last two combined. But
Going to be a big scissor party, says Bugsy. So we'll finish this stream as it started, and that's with the Ashes.
yeah. And
So-
we're going okay.
Yeah, it's three
21.
for 221 as things stand. Both Head and Smith are in the 20s.
Looking quite bit of chat about possibly the light, I'm guessing there.
So what's that? 163 for victory. 7 wickets in hand. And probably about 10 minutes till lunch, I think. So we're in the final 10 minutes of our Ashes stream.
Would you take that going into lunch? We're definitely in the contest. You just didn't want to go in there going 5 down for.
Yeah. I would have liked probably 2, but
You've got
yeah,
two
two
quality
set batsmen
batters.
now. Yeah.
Both know what to do. Both been in this situation before.
It's been a great series, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's just it's either it's not a shame that the rain came because England were going to beat us.
Yeah.
But imagine this is 2-all,
Going into the take
like,
the earn home.
you know, and there's like 160 to get 7 wickets in hand. I'm actually glad it's not. Actually glad it's not 2-all because then I'd have to stream all fucking night.
Yeah, you'd be.
Where would you guys?
behind your desk?
Where would you guys and England meet up in the World Cup? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if it. I think you stay on the same side, so it might be a semi-final we could meet. Yeah, I think you are topping your group.
Do we have
Denmark.
the same team? Oh, are they talking soccer?
Yeah.
I meant Cricket World Cup. Yeah.
So Denmark.
Because Denmark and England played each other, haven't they?
Yeah,
And so England
Denmark.
would have
It's
to lose.
England got to play China. China would have to beat England. Oh no, sorry. It's a win apiece. So China would have to better Denmark's result.
So we're a chance because we're a chance against Denmark. England haven't been great, but they're still
That'd be a great one, though.
still the crowd the buzz.
But they won't. They won't. Like, well, if China were to knock off England and then Denmark were to beat,
yeah,
I think it's Haiti and doing well,
which is a chance.
then Denmark could top the group. But
Big
I think
question is,
England are going to beat China. England will be too good for China.
who's Princess Mary going to go for?
Yeah.
I mean,
Shot. Would be the semi-final, I think. Yeah, I think you stay on the same side. They used to cross it over so you couldn't play, but
But yeah, now we go one. for
Japan
one
and Spain, I get the feeling that they may find themselves in a semi-final. I was trying to work it out the other day, see who I thought was going to make it all the way, and as it turns out, you're on the same side of the draw. So that's my pick for the semi-finals. I've got Japan and Spain. I think Spain will turn it around. And then I've got, who else did I had? I think I had Brazil, Germany in the other semi, but that's kind of changed. It's going to be a cracking run home.
Yeah, well, at least the media's going to get another week out of this here, because otherwise it would have just been ghost town for fucking everything.
And the final members of the Ashes stream, mate, what were your favourite moments of the Ashes?
Mine? I think just probably having a crack at something we didn't know we'd be able to do or be capable to do. And then you realise it's not that difficult.
It's all the technical shit you kind of stress about. Once you do that, like...
We're pretty much just doing exactly what we'd be doing at the pub, but just minding our C's and other possible things that could offend people.
To an extent.
To an extent. Always just on the funny side. But no, it's been nice to do it, get through it. People have enjoyed it. So, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, it's been good. Moved into the live stream realm, which is obviously ideal as we're looking to we will be live streaming the Ashes and pretty much everything from now on. It's just the way to do it.
Yeah.
Because it just gives us the opportunity to, anything in post-production, just to focus on other little bits of content rather than having to do all the effectively extended highlights of matches. Oh, that's a brute. So 61 overs bowled, 3 for 223. So what's that? 161 we need. Are we going to do it? Or is rain? Apparently the rain's going to fucking set in.
These guys
shortly.
can get it down to 100. If they can knock another 30 in each, I think we're a shot of getting 100 down the back end. You got to want to think Cummins, even Carey to an extent after all the crap he's gone through. You think if he could put on a 40 or 50 that gets us to a win, there's plenty of guys down that tail that would want to prove something.
And it would be nice, like even Davey Warner makes 60 and contributes to an Aussie victory.
Everyone's the top's contributing. Even Marsh, if Marsh comes in and gets another big score, then Green's lost his spot and Marsh is going in the next test.
Yeah.
So he's got plenty to do as well. Because like Green got us over the line, but Marsh has come out and gone, well, fuck, I can hit a ball too when I need to. So, and a couple of wickets too this match. So
yeah. I think he offers more with the ball at the moment than Green does. Green just seems to be fucking...
I think that over where he just got pumped when
Stokes was going nanas.
Were chasing it, and he just... When Cummins just kept throwing him back to the lines, and he was just...
Yeah. Ben Shaw, how do I follow you guys now? Now Ashes is over. Mate, we've got videos to release on YouTube. Still got the Australia Day T20 Big Bash. Yeah. That'll all be over at Instagram. So we got...
message your Instagram when you can. Especially, like, all you boys have been watching and keen, mate. We'll take your opinions on board. We know you're not just blow-ins having a look, so...
Well, this is the thing. It's brought a lot of new people onto the channel. Like, our channel's been fucking killing it the last 6 weeks because it's just that, as Ben's just said here, going to have to get into backyard cricket. Was watching a bit yesterday. Looks great, but also bonkers. So he hasn't, he wasn't watching the cricket beforehand. He's just come in for the live stream, which is good. It's been great.
I hope you can see we're pretty approachable blokes. Mate, we're not going to... No idea is a bad idea at this stage. We're happy to just run with whatever anyone's thinking. And at the end of the day, we're trying to put something out there that you guys want to watch or know about. So hopefully over the summer we can do a bit more of that stuff and show what we do in the backyard and how we go about things. And
I think we said it, wasn't it? It was just about starting. You just have to start this kind of... You got to start somewhere. And, we'll learn. We'll take lessons from doing this. And, when the summer comes, we'll do World Cup streams for sure. There'll be World Cup streams. The one-day World Cup is later in the year in October. Yeah. There will be test matches, the opportunities to do test matches, big bash games, whatever. We'll sit down and we'll sort something out.
Might do an NRL fucking semi here or there.
There's always content to do.
Happening.
There's a lot of people within our group as well. A lot of blokes within the group who are multi-sports supporters. So... There's always something to do. Oh, outside the line. He's going to spin this.
Step forward and his bat next to his pad.
So 159 for victory. I think that probably the last over before lunch. So this could be the last over of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Who's been the MVP of the stream?
Questions?
Yeah, get your final questions in, guys. We'll stick around for a little bit.
Yeah, if they're flowing in,
We'll
mate,
stick
we're
around
happy
for a
to-
little bit.
to chat.
But who's been the MVP of the fucking chat?
Whoa.
Yeah, Butsy, you're a chance, I reckon. Actually, I'd say, yeah, I'd have to say.
Mate, people overseas tuning into this and all. I mean, the hour's probably good over there, but fuck, it's pretty impressive.
I think Butsy says,
Oh,
I think an English Premier League based streaming or even FPL league or something. I know it's not cricket, but from the chat over the last few weeks, there's enough fans that would probably join it. Yeah, look, we could always channels, cricket, or just channels on YouTube change over
Yeah.
time. There's a lot of creators. It's a lot of the big creators. You ask them what they started doing. A lot of them. There was a few that I know that they're into male self-improvement, but they started as FIFA channels. Like it just went from FIFA
KSI and all those boys. It was just playing FIFA.
and then
Maybe we
there's
need to
actually
bust out Shane Warne cricket and do live streams of us going, all right, boys, we're going to play a 5-day test on fucking hard. Let's go. Let's go.
There's probably like, oh, that's another boundary for Smith. Beautiful. We can create a second channel where that sort of stuff might be done. It might be just WCG2 or something dedicated to live streams and all the other miscellaneous stuff.
And I think that's a big, because here in Australia, mate, once summer hits, there's kind of cricket, but all the big guys that do the stuff that we do or that we watch, it's pretty much winter because league and AFL, or mainly league, like dominates what we watch at the moment. It just happens that cricket's on at the right time. But in summer, I know there's a few cricket ones around, but they're blokes we wouldn't listen to. So I'd like to think the audience would be the same.
Yeah. Ben Shaw says, you all seem great. Love the crack you have, and it's nice to have a bit of banter and take the piss without people being offended. Well, that's unfortunately the age we're living in, Ben. It's fucking depressing, but we can assure you that we will never stop. As long as we're on the platform, mate, as long as we're not getting censored, we'll always take the piss out of things, within reason, of course. But
that's it. Nothing's ever meant to be offensive.
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
but it's
the next
definitely no intent.
The next part was Mitch Buttsworth, rabbit for PM. Look, there was never anything intended on anyone. We'd take the piss and we'd just have a laugh, and there's never, ever, ever any offence intended. If people take it that way, then that's something that's out of our control.
Yeah.
But it's never, ever, ever designed to intimidate, offend, belittle.
Leave people out.
It's just us having a laugh and us being us. You know what I mean? And if people construe that in a certain way, there's not much I can do.
Yeah. If you watch enough videos, there's people of all walks of life playing in our backyard.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But that's the vast majority of people understand that everything's just a laugh and it's all just banter. I've never felt anything offensive. It's just blokes being blokes. Yeah, exactly, Mitchie. WCG backyard five-a-side. Yeah, well, see, that's actually, you know what? In the off-season, it's actually something I've fucking... That's, well, just like... You could even have a futsal league. Like, obviously at Maddie's it's not going to work. Maybe we get another venue, we'll sort that out. But you could have it in the winter.
We could rent a court at the same time every whatever.
And that could be new content. You'd have, say you've got like a Australia Day fucking... You've got like a Australia... Yeah. Say you've got like a Australia Day teams and all of a sudden you've got like a mini World Cup every fucking winter or something.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, let's go. But yeah, the channel's thriving at the moment, guys, and it's only going to get bigger with the live streaming of the Ashes and the Tri-Series / World Cup that's coming as well. So good time to jump on us. If we were a stock, you'd buy us, I reckon.
Yeah.
Cautiously, but you'd buy us. That's a side meant to a T, says Butsy. All played FIFA, GTA and COD. Now they're all multi-millionaires, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what Big Ryan, when I used to work with Big Ryan, he was showing me that KSI stuff all the time. He'd just be sitting giggling somewhere, going,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are you doing?"
Just all react videos.
And then he was having those boxing matches. Yeah, just
Yeah,
reaction
now he's
videos.
fucking same as Jake Paul and all those sort of. They started by just doing reaction, just funny videos or whatever.
Who's the ones KSI work with? Like they do the other stuff in that group. What's that?
Sidemen.
Group
The Sidemen, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
FIFA guys and.
But that's what Budsy was saying.
With the cap, the big unit just opens FIFA packs. There's a Mexican dude I watch too that just opens FIFA packs, and he got flown to Dubai for the World Cup. Stayed in a fucking 5-star hotel. Him and his missus were sidelined for 5 matches. He just opens FIFA packs and dominates FIFA.
Yeah, because as TV's done, it's all internet now.
Yeah, it's small, quick. What keeps your attention?
And it's big audiences as well.
Yeah.
So bigger audiences than TV can reach, really. Unless, obviously, you're telecasting the World Cup. Okay, get it. But those other little sponsorship
I was
thingos.
Sam Pang at the Logies last night. He's like, "Oh, anyone who under 25, this is free to wear TV." It's just like,
yeah.
It's
I know it's an ancient concept.
He goes, "This goes for 2.5 hours, so by all means, have your phone at your side." But Mum and Dad are watching this for the next.
Lockie Jack, do you watch AFL? If so, who do you go for? That's a big no, really.
Vanessa Fowler of the WC, her family's big Swannies fans.
Oh yeah, look, I'd say most of us are Swannies fans.
Swannies. Oh,
like
Haydos is a GWS man.
I'd be a bandwagoner. Like I watch a lot of Fox Sports News, so I know how they're going, and I know what's happening.
Buddy retiring.
Yeah,
that's big.
And he doesn't get a send-out match because he's injured.
He's injured, yeah.
So
that was big for Sydney, but probably couldn't help you too much in that department, mate.
Yeah.
But
there's a few blokes who could probably have
games, put it that way.
I've gone to a game.
I get a membership every Christmas from my in-laws, and I go to 2 or 3. They take my daughter to a lot, but even our boys, going to AFL, SCG, kills going to any other NRL game.
Yeah.
It's like different.
The one game I did go to, it was a Swans North Melbourne prelim at ANZ.
Oh, yeah. I think I went to that that was 7-8 years ago?
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. When they were playing half out there. And they were, even the Collingwood games that they used to have out there were sold out. Like for a match, 80,000 people rock up.
It was just, the movement different. Off the ball is just different kettle. It's like soccer.
They don't stop. It's crazy athletes. Crazy.
Mitch Buttsworth, now him and Logan Paul, big drink sponsor, UFC, Arsenal, Barcelona, list goes on, yeah. That prime drink, it's all just packed full of fucking sugar.
It just got binned in Australia. I think it got banned.
Did it?
It was only yesterday on the, I think it was on.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't have too much
too much. It's like
sugar or something.
Or they're putting the call out in some states if they're selling it to report them, but mate, they just. Even when they were on the Today Show the other morning, there was something like 2,500 people rocked up to watch them. But
well, like the vast majority of English, this is Ben Shaw. I only ever watch the Ashes. Not really interested in cricket during the rest of the year. I wouldn't know how Yorkshire are doing apart from when the news is on. Yeah, well, that's kind of the state cricket. Like, I'm a cricket nuffy, but you wouldn't.
Shield cricket, we don't know.
That's died, all that sort of stuff. You used to get crowds there.
Yeah, well, back in the day, the New South Wales lineup was Steve Waugh, Mark Waugh, Michael Clark, Bevan, McGrath.
Yeah.
Brad Haddon.
You got the Australian side.
Yeah, the Australian team was between like 2 states.
But the state side would win the World Cup.
Yeah, but now they don't really play much Shield cricket, or they pop in for 1 or 2 matches, but they don't really play a series.
Well, I remember when they first brought out the T20 Champions League, and it was still New South Wales Blues.
Yeah.
And they won the first 2 or something like that because the side was Brett Lee, fucking, Phil Hughes, Watson, just guns.
The old Mercantile Mutual was decent. I remember coming back from cricket and watching that.
Hitting the sign. ING ended up being ING Cup, and Mercantile Mutual was goad.
But we're a bit the same here, mate. If it's not when summer comes, it just because our footy switches off, so it just becomes cricket and tennis.
primarily rugby league would be the soccer, and rugby league would be the 2 other
international soccer. But we're not watching too much A League. Or you keep up with it a fair bit.
Yeah, look, mate. Honestly, I haven't watched much A League since it's come off Foxtel.
But
it's just
EPL. If all of us are watching stuff, it's EPL is what we're talking about.
Yeah, so that's definitely an option. Like, the season starts in about
46-53, big swing.
Yeah, honours even. Draw tie at 1%.
Mustn't be too much rain coming in.
Buttsworth reckons it has an insane amount of caffeine. Yeah, probably.
I would be guessing that they don't drink it.
Yeah. Oh, he hasn't fucking played that too well.
But who knows, mate? We keep sticking good with better beer. We might have our own WCG beer by next summer.
What would you call it?
I'm still a fan of Grass Cutter.
Grass Cutter.
Grass Cutter Ale. Large box.
Actually, I wonder if this is an extended session because of the rain yesterday. Could be like a 2.5 hour session.
And the 10 minutes this morning. They might know with the light too. They might just trying to drag it out so they when they do bin it, they put the lights on.
Well, both sides. I think both sides want a result. I know Australia can get the draw, but they kind of go, you know what?
Yeah.
We want to win.
Yeah, we don't want to go off. You don't want to go off. Which
Having said that, it looks like Travis Head is pretty happy to get in behind it here. Shut up, Harry.
Yeah, you look like you couldn't take a slap. Ooh, could have touched anything.
So the Aussies 3 for 237 in the 65th over. Head 31, Smith 39. What's the forecast in England for those of you over there? Also, Mitch Buttsworth. Also, that Mexican YouTuber Pete was talking about is Castro.
Yeah, Castro. He's the one that we're talking about with the little money bags that rattle all the time. He sits around in packs and you just see drops, 100, 200 bucks, 1,000 bucks, like just rattling, and he just keeps having in packs. But he's a gun FIFA player though. Like I think he's way up there in like the weekend leagues and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But he's pretty good to watch though. I can't stand that. What's his name? He's got like a name that's something to do with running or fast or can't think of his name now. He's turned up on all the soccer on all the soccer channels, but he knows fuck all about soccer. I'll find it now. They'll know who I'm talking about.
Ben Shaw, whoever's back garden it is, looks. Oh, I show speed.
Yeah,
that idiot.
Can't stand him. He turns up, pronounces the players' names wrong, doesn't understand the fucking game. But he's turned up. He's met Ronaldo. He's fucking at Messi's games. He was with the Kardashians the other week at PSG. I'm just like, the bloke's a fucking moron.
Whoever's back garden it is looks amazing. The bin is there as a filter, e.g. if you hit the bin without it bouncing, it means you're caught. For the Australia Day T20 Big Bash it is, and that back garden / backyard is Matty White's. So myself and Matt created the WCG, and with the help of Pete in recent years. Oh, he's dropped it. Ben Stokes has dropped that.
That's dropped, mate. If they're saying that...
Yeah. You did not have control over the dispersal of the ball, champ, and he knows it.
You can't, mate.
It's not out. You have not got control of the ball, clearly, when you've let it go.
Nah, you can't give that. If they gave Cummins out, or not out, or was it Stark?
Stark, yeah.
I know that's on the ground, but there's no way he's thrown up to celebrate. He's just dropped that cold.
He's gone to throw it. It clearly slips out of his hand.
If they give this out, it's not in the spirit of cricket. He shouldn't fucking say. He shouldn't take
Look,
that.
Smith is angry. He's hit it. I think he's hit it. But he has not got control of this when he lets go of this fucking...
But he shouldn't check it. If they're going to carry on with all this spirit of cricket shit, he's dropped it. He's definitely hit it. Oh, he hasn't hit it. Oh, glove?
Oh, glove. It is glove. It is glove. Okay, it is glove. It is glove. That's fine. Yeah. You can cheer all you want.
Cheer all you want. He hasn't caught it.
Now let's have a look at the dispersal of the ball. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There's going to be another mad talking point. And he goes... Hey, hold on. And Ben Stokes knows it. He does not have control of the ball when he lets this go. He's dropped the fucking ball, and Ben Stokes knew it.
You wouldn't be you can't carry on for fucking 2
isn't
weeks.
that just poetic justice?
You can't carry on for 2 weeks and then claim that's out.
Isn't that just poetic justice?
Get Pierce on the fucking Twitter X or whatever the fuck it is.
Fucking cop that. Don't fucking talk.
Nah, I tell you what it'll be tomorrow. Steve Smith should have walked.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be. He knew. Second he put it down, he didn't even want to.
And he just spat all over himself. It's all going pear-shaped for Benny Stokes. And that's just standard in Campbelltown. Yeah. Yes, a famous one. Herschel Gibbs dropping the World Cup.
Now what are we doing? Checking the light. It's not out. Lose the review. Or were they review? They might have been reviewing the because it wasn't LB.
No, that was their review. He loses the review. It's going to be rained out from now, all the Piers Morgan tears that will come from this drop catch.
His Twitter would just have people sitting and waiting on what is. It'll 100%.
He's just a fucking.
Steve Smith walk. He knows. He just loves the.
He just loves the attention. He knows how to wind it up.
I mean, at the end of the day, he still went in and faced Brett Lee for a full over and fucking copped it like. It's that little bit.
Yeah,
he's
he's clearly, and he knew it.
One more second and popped it up, it would have been out.
And he knew it.
You reckon how Smithy goes bang, bang?
See, both are out. This is the argument. Both are not out to the letter of the law. Both Stark and that. He's caught the ball. He's caught the ball.
He's landed with it in his hand.
Yeah, he's caught the ball. Why did he even review it? Clearly knew he dropped it. Yeah.
He didn't look
like he caught it. The same as Stark caught it. This is where you can have a look at the law and go, hang on. Bit of common sense.
I reckon even with the ground, it should be like league. If you've got control of it and it hits the ground, it's not bouncing. You've used it.
He's caught that ball. But it is that is just such a nice way to just
go on and get
end the series. Yeah, gets 100 wins as a test match. Oh, that'd just be beautiful.
After everything,
can someone tell me how Stokes dropped it? He didn't have. He clearly didn't have control at the dispersal of the ball. He didn't throw it straight up. It slipped out of his hand. Therefore, he's dropped it technically.
If he gets that half an inch up, or even to the bloke at silly mid or whatever, if he gets that to him, it's class as a throw up, I reckon. But
so that's the rules, Lockie. I don't agree. That should be a catch. That should be a catch.
Mate, you can't complain.
Yeah, don't complain. He's blowing up.
You knew that you didn't have it when you did
That's the rule that Stark was penned on. That's the rule you've got to be penned on. You've caught that ball. I've got no problem admitting that.
Anyway.
That's a catch, but to the letter of the law as it stands.
Give it to him, Hetty. Mate, yeah, you can't blow up if the second you did that down, you knew you fucked up.
Can't believe Ashes is going to end today. Syed, you're late, brother. It is. And the stream is ending. Yeah, I agree 100% that both.
Dropped it, you fuckwit. You dropped it. Catch the fucking ball.
Yeah.
Don't complain. Fuck.
Yeah, agree 100% both caught, but at the same time with the law, it is not out. Yeah. Like, do you know what? If Ben Duckett walked, then maybe you could have had a bit of fucking
if he carried on like he caught it, it probably got away with that, I reckon. But the fact that he went like that,
you see straight away he went, fuck.
If he went up and just carried on like, hey, celebrating high fives.
I'm not watching the broadcast at the moment, just watching the score update. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
He's had one fly into.
Oh, so like the Stark catch, not exactly. Stark took the catch and then used the ball on the ground
to keep it in his
like
hand.
kind of like he caught the ball. He didn't use the ground. It just touched the ground in the letter of the law. It's not out. Same with this one. Stokes, but it a little bit different. Stokes caught the ball, but then as he went to throw it, he clearly
spilled out.
Spilled out of his So it's not out. So that ends an enthralling session of cricket. And what a way for the stream to end on a moment like that. So, so pretty much like the star catch. So we'll stick around for a little bit longer, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, fire your last ones in.
Last questions, guys. Last comments about the stream. Thank you, everyone, for everyone who tuned in throughout the last 6 weeks or so. It's been thoroughly enjoyable, to be honest. As Pete said, we'd just be doing this at the pub. So it's good to kind of build the channel and get a few more eyeballs in and whatnot. So your last questions, guys. We've got about 10 minutes. Anything you need to know? Anything you want to know? I wonder if the missus is watching. You still watching, bub?
She going to the game with you? You get 2 tickets?
I did, but I don't think she's available.
Oh. Do you know where you're sitting? You might be sitting near me. Fuck, that's going to be fucked to get in and out of too.
Yeah, Monday night.
Oh, the only plus side is there's probably going to be a lot of people travel. Oh, no, a lot of Sydney-siders would have bought them tickets hoping.
Love you, bub. She just sent me a nice message. Go to bed, baby. Love you. All right, Mitchie Buttsworth. Thank you, Breno, Pete, and every guest that joined you. All the lads for having a good banter in the comments. On behalf of all of us fans, mate, thank you, and the lads, we have loved every minute of it. Thank you, mate. It's only been without you guys interacting with us and firing questions and all that sort of stuff. It almost should have just gone.
To talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, without you guys, you've been there pretty much every fucking day, Mitchie. So, well done, mate. And it's nice to, make a new friend, and that's for all of you guys.
Do the Poms need an extra on tour?
Chef on tour?
Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry. I thought it was a bloke from the...
No. Butsy's WA. May as well be.
Get over here anyway. Get over here for it.
Lockie Jack dropped it when trying to throw the ball back. Stokes would be fuming. Yeah, well, it is what it is. As I said,
it would have been funny if he hit the stumps and ran him out. That would have been funny.
Syed Ahmed Ud. You're Kashmir Valley? So actually, that's one of the big things as well. Just seeing a lot of yous flood in and comment through the last 6 weeks, and just to know that we're reaching every part of the globe. Like there were Bangladeshis here. This bloke's from the Kashmir Valley. West Indians, Americans, a lot of Poms, some South Africans, a lot around Australia. It's been great. Live stream a backyard match and get Butsy on live commentary. No, fuck that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You just pass out in the bush, you silly prick. I'll definitely try and make it over there. Yeah, it's been great fun. All the boys have loved it. They love jumping on when they can. The fact that I live 40 minutes away from most of the blokes has made it a bit hard, which has actually been a good effort from most boys like yourself as well.
It's good, but like even Saturday nights are tough to think anyone's going to be listening to it, whatever, and even getting during the week. But I think it's just an alternative for most people, I guess, just to something else to listen to. They want to hear the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah. And also, thanks for putting up with the amount of technical difficulties we've experienced throughout this. As I said, we're learning and still kind of are learning, but, you've helped us get into this live stream space and understand what it takes, the different bits of tech equipment and all that sort of stuff. It's been a learning experience for us, so long may it continue. And as we've been talking about, we'll be back in some capacity doing these. I think now that we'll probably do a few more podcasts as well throughout the off season. Now that we're going into live stream mode,
we'll probably look at doing a big preview before all the cricket stuff happens. And if we're going to do that, we might chuck it up on Insta and everything so you can get your questions in early. So
Yeah.
we can just feed off you boys what you want to know, what you want to do. And we'll answer everything all at once while you're on there. You can give us your replies. So I think that's a good possibility.
I think everything's just got to be live streamed now.
Yeah.
Even the podcast. Maybe with the up and coming WCG Test Series, get in each bloke's bio their favourite Aussie cricketing icon.
Yeah, we have been looking at doing a few sit downs with the boy, like
And odd facts, just so viewers can get to know the lads some more.
yeah,
Yeah, sweet, we can do that.
collect that stuff.
Everyone's just going to say Shane Warne though. There's a bit of a spoiler. Anyone else who got any last questions? We'll wrap this up. For now, anyway. I mean, it's less than 100 days till the Ashes, or our Ashes. So, about 3 months.
Fly by. This month's flown by.
It's fucking scary, eh? It's nearly August. So, the Aussies finished at 3 for 238. If my math serves me correctly, that's 146 left for victory. So,
Doable.
7 wickets in hand. Not just doable. I'd like to think that if these two can bat for another 20, 30 runs, we should be pretty much favourites, unless the rain let the countdown begin. The summer of the WCJ is going to be fucking huge. It's going to be huge, Butsy. All right, I think we'll end it there, guys. Thank you to everyone who tuned in throughout the last 6 weeks. Thank you to all my boys and our boys that jumped on the stream, and I'll go through all the different streams and put together a bit of a compilation video at some stage when I finish all the content from last year. I think there'll be some good highlights, actually.
Yeah.
Benny Shaw, thanks, mate, to everyone. You and only on YouTube. I'm subscribed and look forward to my bell being touched. I get it because that's like the notification bell. I like it. Yeah, got it. Yeah. All right, from myself and Pete, and from Matty White, who sends his regards to everyone as well. Thank you to everyone for tuning in, and we will see you soon enough.
Thanks very much, eh?
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, it's all happening there. Still got the straight T20 Big Bash and the limited overs match from last year to come on the channel, and then everything will be full system or full steam ahead to the Ashes and the Tri-Series / World Cup. Thank you, legends. Next time, boys. Absolute joy to watch. Yeah, sweet, Benny Shaw. All right, guys, take care.
Take it easy, guys.
And you, Butsy, enjoy all the best with the new job.
Very much.
I know it's a big change in your life from going from chef to in the mines, mate, but in your week off, you might be able to sneak over our way.
True.
So all the best, guys. Thank you.